Alright, let's check out some of my borderline gemstones that these have all been called out by people as fakes or not genuine. It's okay. I still love you guys. The gemstones, that is. um, these ones are my new Larimars. I think somebody already called these fake. It's okay, girl. You're not fake. You're not fake at all. You real, girl. You real. So the reason I like to collect his weirder stuff is because nobody else will have it. So I end up picking out these like gemstones that are kind of a fork in the eye. And these forks, they poke everybody in the eye, I tell you. They poke me in the eye sometimes. And let's talk about the first debacles that I started doing. I collected a whole bunch of yellow pre-night collecting. Okay, if you have any of that, send it to me. I love it. This stuff's so cool. Nobody else has it. And nobody even believes this is what it is. So let's just fight for my rights of having a yellow pre-night collection. Okay. Pre-night grows in the same sort of way that Larimar grows in these circular patterns. So you can see silk. See that silk right there? That's from it growing in a kind of circular pattern. You can't always say which way it's growing though, because it grows in kind of like blobs. So this one does show the circular pattern. If you really look closely, I know it's kind of a clear gemstone. Look in there, see it, believe it. This would be like the center of the circle, and it's growing in a radial outward pattern. And this one, it looks more like a lemon quartz because it's just, I don't know, you can't see circular patterns, and that's kind of the problem that people are saying my low grade Larimar tray has. It has a whole bunch that don't look like much, and that's true. This looks like it has a bunch of silk in it, but it doesn't go into a radial pattern, and this was in the same lot as these stones. I actually heard all the stories about how a guy was held at gunpoint for accidentally going onto the wrong part of the land and picking up these yellow preaknights. And they do have a greenish tint to them. They're not just yellow. They have all of the radial silk patterns. They're real. It's just nobody collects yellow ones. They're hard to find. You won't find them. And if you do, send them to me. Uh, these, how are you going to find blue-green more towards the green side? You're not going to find it because it was in the early digs. This came from an old man who quit collecting. And this is an aqua quartz. It's just you don't have any other patterns, so you can't call it anything. These do have pattern. See the radial pattern? This has pattern. And if you wanted to fight tooth and nail, you could say, yes, this did come out of the same hole as that. Well, it doesn't totally make it Larimar. You know what I mean? I believe the guy that it came out of the same hole. It's pretty similar in color, but most of the ones that made it into that tray didn't have enough color and pattern, and I might have to admit to you guys that I took this one out of the high grade tray. Okay. This wasn't out of the same tray. I paid $50 for this one. 48, 50. But he threw that one in for free, so don't call my dealer bad. He did that for free.